Our grand final is upon us, everybody! Happy versus Dise in the best of 5 grand final. Of course, Happy, the big favorite here, as you can see at the tail of the tape. Dise has never defeated Happy in an official match, but he did on ladder. And that might be going somewhere. Let's see. Dise got better and better. We watched his quarterfinal, we watched his semifinal. He's picking up momentum. And he's starting on the bottom left-hand side of Last Refuge. Our game starts and we got Dise bottom left. Should be the typical keeper play, I would say. By the way, in the bottom left you see your contributions for the War3 Champions final starting this Saturday and Sunday, October 30 and 31st. 16 best players that accepted the invitation of the War3 Champions ladder. First 2 days, single elimination play-ins, and then second weekend, double elimination play-offs. Gonna be great. You guys are supporting well. You seem to be loving the profile pictures. And I love to see that. Happy also dropped the map against Spiral at DreamHack, so it's not that he's unbeatable.
A player's forces are under attack.
We have, of course, the DK opening with an offensive Ziggurat. Keeper creeping Happy already annoying, but a little bit of a block here, just showing off. I like it. Don't you retreat. I want to kill you. That would be a little extra experience, but I think it's not worth the time. So Happy is buying a couple of seconds. Dise is showing off. That's a good start to this grand final, I want to say. No lasted. Ring of Protection, unfortunately, not the greatest. And can the Demon Hunter... Okay, he can prevent level 2. Oh, he shouldn't be able to get a last hit, and he's not. Oh, Dise didn't skill yet. That's neat. That's something I haven't seen so far. So, can't use Treants, can't use Entangle, but if he wants to, he can decide. A little bit of Ring Around the Rosy. Poison not getting spread yet. But Happy is disrupting, Dise is creeping, but has no progress on his own.
A player's forces are under attack.
A little bit of chip damage in. A lot of Necromancy used. But Happy starts to creep now with Backpack, can then bring in new Rod of Necromancies. Can bring in the items. Deny. Okay, tech is running. Of course, you want to prevent level 3 Keeper. The lower the Keeper level, the less likely he's storming into your base.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK gets level 2 faster than the Keeper. That's also a sight you don't see too often. Every last hit, incredibly important now. Also, every deny, incredibly important. And, oh, the Creep is getting involved here. That Mud Golem. And the Rock Golem. Boom, stone to the head. Only on the tree and though, but the end snares. Oh my! That Creep camp. What the hell is going on here? Keeper gets the last hit too. That's more... tankability. Engine of War wasn't ready for this yet, and Happy looks like he's very satisfied with the initial harass. Everything's messed up. We have Inner Fire running, we have a Herd Engine of War, Expo far away from being up. Ghouls were pulled, and we're looking at a pushing Happy who can lose a couple of HP here as he has a replenishment potion still up. Doesn't find the archers here. Oh, he knew it. he's blocking himself with the Ancient. That's unfortunate. But okay, gets a little help with that and Snare. I don't know, man. What is Dise supposed to do? Happy is playing this so brilliantly. Another archer killer. Now he can't creep anymore. Oh no. Oh no, that's way too easy. There's a staff though. Not willing to sacrifice a coil, but the most dangerous thing is a keeper in your base. And it's just not possible. Not at all. Happy having a feast at Dice's side of the map. And he shows very, very clearly who the Emperor is and why. Still the replenishment potion. Really impressive, but alright. Ancient of War can creep now. Demon Hunter is in. But yeah, not having this level 3 keeper is a problem because you want it. And then you want the level 3 Demon Hunter and he's so far away from both. But this was a stressful situation that if you confront a new and inexperienced player with this, he could fall apart really, really quickly. Dise didn't.
A player's forces are under attack.
And so, oh, Coil Nova. Staff is, oh, that doesn't work, does it? It's too much damage, isn't it? Oh, okay. Dise is better at math than I am. Rope of the Magi, nice for the keeper. Not real nice for the Demon Hunter. Was always hoping for the rune braces.
A player's forces are under attack.
Did Happy lose a single ghoul? I'm really not sure. Man, Dise needs a lot more than he has. Happy's preparing his tier 3 push with Frenzy and Destroyers and Orb. And this expansion didn't even start entangling yet. That's dangerous. Keeper not level 3. Dise is making a valiant effort to catch up. Creeping 2 spots at the same time, but the Demon Hunter is not 3 yet. He has a little bit more time, but I don't think he will be benefiting from that double income. There's no protection here. No Moonwell, no shop, no AP. He did build an AP somewhere, didn't he? Thought I saw it in the overlay. Ah, there it is. Okay, that might work. Trying to power level now, like ASAP, because he knows the clock is ticking. He knows that Happy is coming. Invul potion, wonderful. Now we got 3-3. He has a super tanky Demon Hunter, which is kind of what you need. But he's even in supply, which is not a great deal. He didn't do any damage to Happy's economy. Thank you, Deathly God, for the sub. 1 year already. Happy one. Oh, wait a second. Let's cast the fight first. We had a Book of the Dead used to get rid of that Ancient of War. Keeper has no staff. Oh my god, that is horrible. He needs a staff to get the Demon Hunter out of a precarious situation, which will be coming soon. He did a good job burning. Happy has no mana potion here, which is something you rarely see. So far, Dise does it well as you can at this stage of the game, I think. Staffs his keeper out. There's a Naga third. And the number of Dryads is rising. He does have income from 2 sides. Happy is not going for the Expo immediately. We finally have a staff. Oh, that was close. But now it's time to knock down this expansion. AP in position. He does have Nature's Blessing. Dise always going for that very, very early. But there's no orb. There's no tier 3. There's only a handful of Dryads, and there's so much damage on this Demon Hunter. He's holding on. He's buying time. But it's just about survival. It doesn't feel like Happy is threatened. He's just bleeding him dry. Staff is ready. Can commit quite a bit. And the Dryad numbers are rising. Kills a Fiend. So next Entangle also pretty dangerous. But his 2 heroes are about to drop here. Has a potion ready in 1 second. Dryads are falling. Demon Hunter has to pop the potions, blocking himself quite a bit. And Happy is doing so much with just his hero. So that is the kill that you need if you want to win. Dise is killing Fiends, is making this competitive. But I think the start of this game was not good enough. I like the little flank here from the 4 Dryads. The AP is moving over to help out. But there's no Moonwells here. Not at all. DK being out of mana is something you rarely see. So Dise holding his ground here. Has the supply lead actually. But it's still tier 2 versus tier 3. Can he hold? He needs to. Demon Hunter just the heal scroll. And he's already so hurt. The level 4 is incredibly important. But I doubt he's gonna get that. Okay, backstab now. Trying to repair. There is a Nova though, and no repair squad on Wisps. He's gonna force a TP now, otherwise this tree is gone and the focus fire on the Demon Hunter is just way too crazy. Heal scroll committed early, but he sees there's no way of saving this except with the Dryad. Nicely done by Dise, slowing everything else down so the Demon Hunter can go back to his base, but the Keeper is severely missing. Dise is playing StarCraft here without heroes. But sometime. Wisps can repair a little bit. Happy going for Berserker. What? Since when does that happen? Who thought that this game would go 13 minutes? Not many. Definitely not many. Lich has another Nova though. Both heroes coming back. Dice's damage is still not where it needs to be. Of course, that's only applied on tier 3. So the Demon Hunter once again out of the fight. I wonder what his Moon Juice is looking like. Damage spread is nice and statues don't have much mana anymore. He could actually hold this. That is nuts. One Fiend dies, another one comes in. But it's only hero statues and 2 destroyers now, which might be the end for the Keeper. There's no Moon Juice anymore. Has to pop the potion on the Keeper. And yeah, right clicks of Lich and Naga seal the deal. Second kill and the Demon Hunter following. GG! Happy wins game number 1, but he had to fight quite hard for that. Dise a lot more competitive than I thought, than many of you probably thought. Was a little bit of a hiccup. I think Dise didn't expect Happy to be so aggressive early on. And then he couldn't level, and if you can't level, then it's always an issue. But the fights were good. The execution in the fights just... Sorry, a little bit of a hiccup rehost kind of thing. Dise earning respect here, but Happy earning the maps. And also in the first engagement, I think Happy lost a lot more than we all expected. Inglorious Staffords, thank you for the 17-month resub. And we still have to talk about Deathly God, who subbed for a year. Happy 1-year anniversary. Do you hold any hope that Frost Giant Games might make another Warcraft 3-esque game? Hope so. Definitely hope so. But they should do their own. They shouldn't just copy this fantasy world and copy Warcraft 3. That'd be boring. I think they have a very great mind for games, from what I know. And they'll have their own ideas, which will be better than copying a 20-year-old game. Seems like... What the hell is happening? Seems to be a bug with the game. Okay, there we go. Next one seems to be Tidehunters. A map where Happy was always super strong, super effective. Very, very hard to get an expansion up there. And we kick things off. So, map number 2. Happy with the 1-0 lead, but man, this final is already a lot greater than every final we've seen between Happy and Sonic, unfortunately. So I like this kid. Putting on a good show, Mr. Dise. Still waiting for his first win against Happy, but maybe it's all happening today. Tidehunters, either match points for Happy or the equalizer. Let's go Dise, indeed! Yeah, let's get some shout out for Dise in the chat. Give the man some hope. Cheer him on, he needs it. Power of the people. To get him to a map win. But yeah, Foggy was struggling here. On this map, like every single time, I think. This is where we had the Banshees, right? Banshee possession against the Mass Bears. So we'll see. How good is this harass this time? The last one was really good. And that took so much XP off the keeper, even though Dise salvaged this relatively nicely. Never got stressed out, never tapped out too early, never tilted in any way. I mean, they meet on ladder quite a bit, so he's used to that probably. And a very unique way. You see how many creeps must Happy have stolen from Dise that he's using the first entangle on the Acolyte.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy creeping the green. Getting ready. Circlet this time for the keeper. Already better. Death Knight also with the gauntlets. Nice to have. Entangle on the Skelly as well. Wow. That is a lot of mana used. For an Acolyte and a Skeleton, but okay, it gives him level 2. So maybe it's all calculated and he knows exactly what he's doing. Happy creeping at the same time. Wisp sees it. Might have to detonate against it though. Saves himself well. Okay, a lot better this early game. The question, can he get an expo up? And when? Telly staff goes to Happy, getting punished with the staff. I think he wants to force the staff immediately. This was a lot of damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
Feels like... Okay, is this an expo now? Yeah. Was about to say, feels like this expo is late. But apparently it's not, and that is the staff. That is the DK of the map. He can of course creep now, like this one, the natural, but this is buying so much time where Happy is not in his face. Thank you, Solani Kea, for the 53-month resub. 4 years, 5 months, nothing but love. Hunters all coming. So Happy is lining up level 3, but he's kind of far away. I feel like this is almost as good as you can play on Tide Hunters. But there's still a good chance for Happy to cause some trouble here. Just a good timing so far for Dise. The big one is already gone. But there is... How many coils? 2 actually. Wow! Oh no! The treant got killed. But this is so much damage on the DK that the rest of the camp should be going to Dise. Is that level 3? He's playing incredibly well. But also investing a lot of mana into this. I haven't seen this approach yet against Happy. Oh, he's trying so hard to entangle him again to force the staff or the TP out. But that's the entirety of the camp going to Dise. This never happens usually. And he can creep level 3 now. Expo needs to walk over as soon as possible. This matchup on the highest level, if you're playing against Happy, it's always the highest level, is so razor sharp in timings. Is this game going to YouTube? Yes! YouTube, say hello! We don't post all the games there because, like, the first round matches in a cup, you know, that would clutter up the channel. We post them if they are really crazy good. But we always post the grand finals though. Oh, wow, Happy scouting this. Holy shit, guys! That must be ladder experience, or I don't know, a lot of Night Elves did this to him, where they hit on the high ground that he scouts this.
The player's forces are under attack.
So I'm still not too sure how good this early game really was. Ah! How does he have so much moon juice? How can he spam and tangle like this and still have so much juice? I don't get it. Oh, Wisp here would be so nice. He's getting them. Oh, Big Dedo. Triple kill right away. That makes creeping a lot slower. Gotta be careful, of course, with Coil Nova, but Happy is tanking a lot of damage here. Gets the big mana potion, of course, because what else? But this is so much time and space for the Demon Hunter. Could find the Rune Braces here, which is the absolute dream. This approach to the Keeper against Happy is just incredible. So far. Boots of Kel'Thalas, also not bad. Plus 9 damage already. All about them damage. Invo Potion, Heal Scroll, both available. The Sexpo is running. Checking how far is the attack. Okay. Lich level 1. But now the first statue is out. But here already, same stage as last game, but we have a lot more Dryads. We have a lot more income. And the Demon Hunter is A, way better equipped. B, better leveled. Happy taking a pit stop here. Robe of the Magi, more damage on the Lich, also not bad. Love the early Invis potion on the Demon Hunter, so he might not be nuked early. And these are the razor sharp timings that I talked about.
Players' forces are under attack.
€5 donation by Smokin' Jesus. Cheers from Lithuania. How's that musical coming? You know, the Dryads run into the rifles. Working on it. Working on it. Need a bit of creative time with Letod. And then we might be releasing it soon. Oh, Happy is striking in the main.
Players' forces are under attack.
There's not much protection here. Lots of ghouls that could be sniped. We have an Invo Potion, we have a Heal Scroll. There's the coil, dodges it. Absolutely necessary. That was the last coil for a while. Keeper in trouble as well. He has 2 Heal Scrolls already. But he's focusing on the Fiend early. What? The coil didn't even hit the Demon Hunter and he still dies with a Heal Scroll on him. As there was no staff. Why is there no staff? This game was looking so incredible. And then the Demon Hunter dies. Not paying attention to it. And he didn't threaten these ghouls at all. And look at how Frenzy ghouls tear apart a Night Elf base. Once again, he's trying so hard. With the little piercing damage he got and the poison damage he got. Oh, but that's just mass murder at this point. What do you guys think? In the beginning of the fight, in a situation like this, shouldn't you focus on... Yeah, Dise has left the game. Shouldn't you focus on ghouls? Like always. Well, first you should focus on not losing your hero. Oh man, this game was so promising. This early game was super promising. So rough. So rough. Maybe some material to learn for others. But it's, as it oftentimes is, right? One mistake and Happy wins it. And it goes to show how good Foggy is, that he's able to delay these mistakes for so long. Ay. Dise needs 3 maps in a row, but I think the real question is, will he get 1 map finally against Happy? Otherwise, it's more ice cream money. And win number, what is it? 83? No, 76 then. Still crazy. Alright, we go into Shallow Grave. That's cool. New map. New territory. And happy with the 2-0 lead spawning in the bottom right. And it's the same opening once again. So, yeah, I mean, if you focus with Keeper and Dryads on ghouls, shouldn't they die really quickly? Like, what's the reason to focus on Fiends first?
A player's forces are under attack.
Now easy 3-2 comeback for Dise. That's the spirit Razor must die. That's the spirit I want to see here. Dise needs divine intervention. Yeah, man. He needs a pat on the back. This time Happy is not letting the Acolyte die. What the hell is wrong with this horse? Running into trees.
Player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Dise seemed a little tilted. He had some connectivity issues throughout the entire... Whoa, that's a fast creep. Throughout the entire day. So maybe a lag spike hit him or something, not sure. Okay, Dise, can you get a great early game again, as you did earlier? On Tidehunters. I mean, on last Refuge it was pretty much a disaster. You still made it competitive. On Tidehunters you played great, and then you didn't. Almost getting elasted. Again, investing quite a bit into these skeletons, level 2.5. Happy running out with the ghouls quickly. Creep 2 of the greens. Easily, relatively easy doable. See what I mean with the purple tint? Look at the skeleton here. Look at the skeleton here. It's definitely a purple tint on units. Cool creep route. That's... Okay, where do you get level 3? Cool rotation, full effect. He's playing a lot heavier on ghouls this time, isn't he? Well. Tree coming. Wonder if Dise can catch... Like, he's not even trying to go into a base anymore, right? This base could be quite open. But I guess Happy is preventing a run by at the sides by building the buildings. Building the crypt and the tome right next to the trees. Same here. So all you can do is go in here, and there's coverage of the Nerup Tower. Pretty smart. Pretty smart. But there's a ghoul kill. There's level 3, and now have fun dealing with level 2 Entangle. And thank you, Kubis, for the 4-month resub. Hey, it's your season, ain't it? Thank you. That was a little obvious with that ward here, but okay. Kind of cool, because Happy always gathers in the back to get the orb and then push. That's a lot of entangle. And a lot of coils, actually. Now this expansion seems a little later than before. But Nature's Blessing pretty much instantly. It's crazy how fast he's going for that one. How far is Happy? Tier 3 tech started. That's a lot of time. Not much gold actually, as Happy as I said went into ghouls quite heavily. So feed numbers might be lower. Lich experience might be lower. Forcing a staff. Get out of my front yard. Or get your archers killed. Good blocks though. There's probably a little more damage than Happy wants to accept. Oh, nice save. Man, Dise is playing a really good game. Again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just not on Foggy level, I guess. Not yet, at least. Crazy that he takes so many games off of Happy on ladder, but wasn't able to do it in a tournament yet. Maybe it's just a different mindset of Happy. Oh, coil was up. Catches an entangle. The region was cancelled. Again, he's defending this well, he's creeping well, level 2 immediately. Unlucky item though with the talisman. Has that evasion skill already. And this timing is so great. Because that keeps the Demon Hunter from 3. And that's the biggest challenge Undead has in the initial stages of the push. Don't get your mana burned too much. Dice did a good job at that. Either forcing spells or burning. But now Happy is going for the Fiends and Happy is loading up. Building up the 50 supply army. Tier 3 is done. And I guess we know what's coming. Frenzy, Destroyers, Orb! Seems a little short on resources so far. And yeah, Dise is trying his ultimate best to get the 3/3 heroes.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dise needs a staff earlier. I think that's one of the biggest takeaways. Thank you, James Levan, for the sub. Thanks for all the hard work and awesome content. Thanks for all you do. Thank you for supporting. Here comes the push with the orb or Dryad getting trapped. Nice block. Oh, it's so hard to block against Dryad. Kills another archer. Triple kill in just 3 seconds. What a beast. He is such a beast. AP not up. Focus fire. There is no staff. Can he reach for more? Not really. Well, that's a lot of moon juice. Now he starts mining. That's too late. I think he got distracted in the early a bit too much, and Happy's ghoul creeping pays off so well. Again, tanky Demon Hunter, which is nice. It's Happy to know, okay, it was quite good for me that you didn't have a staff. Let's ruin that for you and you may never get a staff. Yikes. There's no chance without potions. Happy just steamrolls him If you're not Foggy or Lawlight, or maybe Moon, but we don't know that, you're not ready for Happy. It's incredible. Razor sharp timings. Dise fights looked the best on LR. Dice's early game looked the best on Tidehunters. And here, unfortunately, nothing's really coming together. You see the lack of level 3 Demon Hunter, very, very evident. I like how he's roaming with the trees, actually. That's a cool thing. If that would be a lab, the Demon Hunter would be safe, but... Demon Hunter dies, and... yeah, that's usually time to say goodbye. Happy just pushing forward. Why not? Demon Hunter back from the tavern. Huge investment. Not the greatest items here. Not the greatest levels here. He doesn't need that. Just focus fire. So crisp. But to be honest, Dise is now donating these units away. I mean, he needs the damage to threaten Happy somewhat. Oh, nice staff at 5. Showing his skills once again. To be honest, these games are a lot closer than I expected. Dise is playing a lot better than expected. A lot smarter than expected. Not just follow what another player does, but thinking for himself. I think there's a lot potential for Dise here. Has, of course, to clean up his game a bit. But apart from that, he has the right idea. This early game on Tidehunters, I will think back on that for a long time. Now the ghouls are gone, by the way. Is there still a chance? He needs a kill to get this level 3. But I think the only one killing stuff is Happy. Yeah, man. This mana burn's not 100% on point. So there's a coil, there's no kill, and then there's no level 3. And then there's another coil, no GG. Again, the disrespect. But Happy is winning Shadow Grave as well, and that means he wins ESL Cup 91, and that means that he wins his 76th ESL Cup. Pretty pretty good. Nothing too spectacular from him here. Couple of cool moves, but nothing for the highlight clips, I guess. In general, not the most spectacular cup, gotta be honest. Sometimes you just gotta be honest. Wasn't the most spectacular cup. I hope for you guys that the America's Cup is gonna be a lot better. Carson's gonna bring them to you at 2 AM, and I wanna see everybody of the entire gym Discord signing up for that ESL Cup. Would love to see it. Big numbers there. I'll be watching at least for an hour or two. Got some work to do. And you guys, if you like what you see here, if you like what we do at the Back to Warcraft stream, like streaming the cups, organizing the tournaments, producing the dream hacks, feel free to support us over at backtowarcraft.com/support. We are incredibly happy about every single sub. If you have a Prime subscription for Amazon and you didn't gift your sub yet, we gladly take it. There's a million Twitch streams out there and you give it to us. That feels very, very rewarding. Otherwise, of course, you can go for a direct donation as well via Streamlabs. That is a wrong link here. Via Streamlabs, that is possible via PayPal, credit card, or even cryptocurrency. As you can see here, we have a Patreon running where you get the podcast earlier than anyone else, where you get music recommendations, movie recommendations, replay analysis, private coaching, and access to some cool channels where we answer always a little bit faster than everybody else. Fun game evenings as well. We got merchandise, and if you're in need for new hardware, whatever it is, Corsair is our friend, and that makes Corsair your friend as well. Click the link on Corsair so they realize that you're coming from us, and we recommended you to them. Whether it be a mouse, a keyboard, a headset, RAM, an entire desktop PC, a chair, apparel, whatever, mouse mat, they got it all. And the Corsair gear is really, really, really good. So that is what you can do to support us. And of course, like us on our socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Every single like, every single comment, every single share helps to increase the reach of the project. And maybe more people get aware of what we do here with this little Warcraft scene that we have left. Thank you very much for tuning in. And we see each other tomorrow for ESL Meisterschaft. We see each other the day after for ESL Meisterschaft on Thursday. I have another German day at Cryptjack, and the pen and paper with Slash. I'll be playing an undead mage. It's my first pen and paper ever. Looking forward to this. Thursday, 8 p.m. It's in German though. And on Friday, I will probably cast ESL Meisterschaft Qualifier because Remo the Demo Man is playing. Now I'm grabbing food and maybe a cheeky drink or two. Organize the War 3 Champions Finals, which you should support. And then see you soon, everybody. Bye-bye.